One last scout for good measure? JK. That's it. We're already done. Every area has been revealed.
Broadhead now loomed before Meve and her force. Once famous for its glowing forges and clanking manufactories, the city now stood silent. Why, you might ask? Because Mahakam. Decades past, it had opened its gates to human merchants and dwarven arms, exquisitely crafted and not nearly as dear as those made by man. The caravans had simply stopped coming to Broadhead. When its black-clad garrison spotted the Lyrians approaching, they'd hastily fled, left the city's gates open wide. Yet, they did not leave empty-handed. Their convoy comprising at least a dozen wagons loaded ostensibly to the hilt.
With what might they have fled?
With something damn heavy,
replied Gascon, squinting his eyes.
Look at this. 2 horses to pull each wagon, and the wheels cut deep into the road.
What they've taken from my city,
began the Queen.
They've taken from me, and I will have it back. Follow me!
Meve spurred her horse and galloped off in pursuit of the fleeing caravan. When the Blackclads realized they had no hope of escape, they planted pikes and feet, bracing for the assault.
You're not getting away with those things. They're either taking large amounts of weapons or siege weapons or something that were probably crafted in that place. You can see that definitely would breed some of the racism against the dwarves, is the fact that the dwarves like crashed their entire economy locally. In pursuit of Nilfgaardians, Meve felt a pounding blow. A Nilfgaardian arrow had struck her breastplate. Fortunately, the plate proved sturdy, shattering the missile on impact and leaving the queen unharmed. Yet, if the archer's aim had been true, if the arrow had just struck a few inches higher, Meve broke into a cold sweat. It's true, the war neared its end, but only constant vigilance could ensure her own would not be premature. Short fight. Short fight, also known as the long fight. It's shorter because you do start with a 10 card hand and then you don't draw anymore. So technically it's 3 cards shorter, but it always feels longer because it's a big marathon round. Oh boy, I started with both of these. Oh boy, I got to do this little fun combo again. I'm gonna be ripping people. I'm gonna be killing people / stealing them. So blip. Fire's always fun. Fire can be good to add. What's the board look like? Alba Pikeman. Deploy, draw a copy of this unit. Irrelevant. Deathwish, discard all copies of this unit from the hand and deck. If I kill any of them, all the other copies in his deck disappear. Jeez. And then just this guy. So really basic units actually at the moment. But he does start off with an advantage of that many units. 6. But I also have my copies of this guy, which are different. Yeah, because these are Gesso and those are not, but it's the same icon. Could really use some summoners overall. Yeah. He's always fun though. Fire's always fun. Ah, it's so tempting. I'm gonna get rid of you. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. How bad do I want the fire? Oh, how bad do I want the fire? It's a lot of attackers to use every single turn. Maybe not the fire. There's a drummer. Maybe not the buffing, honestly. Oh, double drummer. That's decent. I can work with that.
Whatever you carry belongs to me.
Oh, she sounded angry. Yes, we do gain ground. Hey. Oh. That's not very nice. Let's see. I guess right now I'll do 8. I'll do 7 damage with the starting attack. He's also a more defensive character, so he's hard to kill when he's the only guy on the board. Damage an enemy by 2 every time an ally appears. He'll probably play scarier things. Like, by Nilfgaard standards, there's better things to play.
Death is only the beginning!
Definitely want to get one of those pikemen killed as fast as possible just to make sure he never plays another one. That'd be nice. Ploop. Oh, he attacked that guy. I suppose. Oh no, what have you done? You drank the beer! I can't buff people every turn now. Oh no. Why do I keep you in my deck? There's the one. Oh, it's a veteran. Yes. Yes. My veteran. Take it, take it. Yes. Alright, so let's do some damage. Bloop. Alright, so now you guys are done. Yep, there goes all those from your hand and deck. We have the same hand size, so I don't think he had any in his hand. Go ahead, use orders, I dare you. It's not gonna horribly... Oh god. Yeah, every time they use an order, they take damage. Because I got a veteran this time. Oh, please play another card that I want so I can steal it. I could get it. He usually plays cooler stuff than that. Still, summon copies of it. If it's like the wolf interpretation, then I should get a copy of that, which would be nice. Let's get my attackers played. I guess attack you, yeah. There's the copy. We'll find a way to burn through them. I should use the wine so that Arnulf doesn't die, because he'll get boosted by 27. Oh no, he won't, because this guy's a 6. Ah, I need him taking a little bit more damage. So I want his survivability to be more guaranteed. Yay, they're killing themselves. Wow. Uh-oh. They're playing more. No! He used his ability. Oh. Oh well. As these guys steamroll, they're going to become less effective anyway. I don't know why I'm attacking that guy, actually, because he doesn't actually have offensive capabilities. I should be focus firing their archer to stop them. It's probably because him using an attack makes this guy do his thing, and I kind of want that to keep happening. Oh, come on, you gotta have something cooler than a magneted division, right? That's a disappointing card. I want to steal something cool from you. He's thinking. He's thinking. Counterattack. Every time. Okay, we need to use this so he doesn't die. There we go. Good luck killing him now. I'd like you to chill out though. Now he'll die before he actually kills anyone, I think. There we go. I already played my card. Yeah. Oh, right. Ploop. Oh, right. That guy's still here to attack. Wow. That's, the spam is real. What has he actually got it from his hand, though? Come on. Come on. Show me something good. $27, $30, $35. Jeez. This is definitely why I usually like to have fire, because this unit spam gets melted by continuous AoE. Boring. Come on, you gotta have something cooler than that, right? Anyway, melt him. Gotta work on that, because we don't want him to be a problem. Alright, time to start summoning like crazy. Wow. Maybe I should have stolen one of them, just to have this chain reaction happening on my end. If it happens like the wolves. I guess I forgot that the Magna Division spams like this. I kind of thought they just spawned one copy themselves and stopped. Or has he been playing new copies over and over again? I guess his whole deck is just this one card repeating. Hey, no, stop. Oh. There goes my summon. I see what's going on here. Yeah. It makes sense.
Left, right.
Yep. Can't really stop them in time either. Bummer. So the strategy here is that they spam these guys, which have power on their own right, but also every time they spam units like crazy, they build up that archer's ability to shoot unusually fast. That's why he's putting up so much damage. God damn. Yep. Yay. Except that guy's not using what I want him to use. Boost the weakest unit by the strongest unit, 42. Yeah. Yeah, that's better than getting a copy of that, actually. Bloom. All right, that'll make up the difference. It's gonna be hard for him to beat that. Hey, another one. It just takes a little bit of work to get through all that armor, but we're trying. Oh no. That's not good. Oh look, my order spam is here just in time for it to be bad for me to spam order. Oh no. He's out of hand. He already passed. The smartest thing I can do is nothing.
Enough! I refuse to die for these scraps.
Kind of weird how he waited to the last minute to do all of his Alba people. Just because you think that he'd want me to...
Meve personally, and none too gently, shackled the Nilfgaardian commander, a young nobleman with a precisely trimmed moustache. Like many noble Imperials, he spoke fluent common.
The wagons. What's in them, Captain?
Scrap, Your Majesty.
The Imperial promptly replied. Noting the Queen's confusion, he elaborated.
To be melted down and recast into arrowheads and spear tips. Our engineers originally planned to use the foundries in Broadhead, yet these proved too primitive. We were ordered to remove the scrap, take it elsewhere.
Any pride from the victory vanished in an instant, and Meve swelled with anger, but also with shame. The shame came from realizing that to the invader, her realm was naught more than a weak, underdeveloped backwater. Meve slammed the chest she'd opened shut.
Blast it. Back to Broadhead. Let's ride.
Crumbling walls, shattered windows, rotted wood. Broadhead was bleak, a dull shadow of its former self. As the Lyrians entered, the somber townsfolk glared at the arrivals and uttered not a word. That is, until they saw Willem and began to hiss and growl. Meve resolved to address the crowd.
Folk of Broadhead, you're free at last. The Nilfgaardian occupation is done.
Aye, and a new one starts now.
Are you madman? Don't you recognize our banners? The Lyrian army stands before you.
Oh, I recognise banners. Served neath them as a sergeant 15 long years. And then I came back to my own town. Know what I found? Hardship and squalor, your grace. All had gone to shite. On account of damn dwarves. been flooding Rivia with their metal goods for years now. Us smiths don't so much as light their pipes in their foundries no more. You call yourselves the Lyrian army. Colours and banners confirm it. Well, what about your arms? Weren't forged in us fires, but in Mahakams, by us worst foes. Hell, I even see some at knobheads in your ranks. And right behind, Prince Willem, who bent a knee to blackclads not long past. So what freedom's it you're giving us, your grace? Freedom to beg in common, not in Nilfgaard's mongrel tongue.
Beg? What do you want about, man?
There's no levy on goods from Mahakam. But without it, us workshops don't stand a chance. And ye, your grace, you wear their armour, bear their arms, and bring bearded bastards to our doorstep.
The dwarves are faithful allies. They help us because...
Because they've got something to gain. Simple as that.
Enough. Silence. Consider yourself lucky you've a merciful queen. I'd have had your head off by now. Move along.
Before Meve could leave the market square, Barnabas politely interjected.
Frankly speaking, there's a bit of truth to what the man says.
I'm perfectly aware of that. But what do you want?
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but perhaps I might be of some help.
Do tell how. I'm all ears.
Everything your folk make here, the dwarves of Mahakam make twice as fast and twice as well. You must find a so-called niche, an innovation. And it just so happens innovations
Are your speciality.
at the risk of being immodest. Exactly. Besides, it might serve the cause of peace to show the folk here, non-humans, are not all bad, that they can help, not just steal human jobs and piss in their milk.
I'll consider it, Barnabas. I shall think and let you know.
The time came to leave Broadhead, so Meve summoned her advisors, eager to hear their counsel. They put forth ideas, many of merit, but the Queen would decide the city's future.
So we can invest with a bunch of money, entrust their future to Barnabas. Let's send Barnabas. We're probably going to lose him as a result, but this seems like a pretty cool outcome.
After careful deliberation, the Queen approved Barnabas's proposal. He would manage the city's ailing industry and seek to restore it to health.
Barnabas, just please, do your best not to blow it all up.
Don't you worry, Your Grace. The only boom in this town's future is that of the economic sort.
Goodbye.
At first, the Rivian townsfolk were skeptical of the Queen's decision, but Barnabas's schemes bore immediate fruit. Soon, the foundries and manufactories were bustling with life. Before long, Meve herself received new goods produced there.
What a little gem of a character, right? We save him from being murdered for his out of placeness, basically, and then he saves an entire dwarven colony from dying, and then saves an entire human colony from economic failure. A non-warrior character finding his niche and helping in this whole effort. Rivians, if any in your city has spoken to Nilfgaardian victory, Nilfgaardian victory as if it is inevitable, or has dissuaded you from taking up arms, they may be an imperial spy. In his scheming to conquer the north, Emir van Emrys has sent his venom-spitting vipers to live among us, poised to strike when we least expect it. Remain vigilant, and beware the traitors in our midst.
Now, I'm no ally of gnomes or any freaks, but this Barnabas bloke, he's not a bad apple. Now, I'm no ally...
Why do you gotta open it by being a shitty racist? You could just say the part where you like the guy, instead of being like, I'm freaked out by freaks because they're so freaky. Ah, they're not humans. Ah, I'm so uncomfortable. But he's pretty great. Like, no self-awareness, huh? Alright. Cool. My lady, do you see those townsfolk? The Rivian gold thieves whom you protected from the dwarves in Mahakam. They wish to repay you for the grace you showed in their time of need. They offer their share for the spoils from the mountains. We accept it. The gold thieves I protected from the dwarves. Oh, yeah. The tunnel that was happening behind the wall. That was like all the noise and everything. They have greater use for it. Also, I'm ridiculously wealthy at this point. On we go. There's definitely some markers that don't show up via the scouts.
The wind howls like a ghastly apparition.
Oh shit, did I accidentally skip dialogue by trying to pick up an item? I don't know. Hey, one of these guys. I think that's a nice little ending for Barnabas. It's also nice, just the idea of being able to sort of like give everyone that helps me in this journey a role in the actual rebuilding of the society. Workforce. Once General Abdahi seized Rivia, he ordered an immediate census of the conquered population. At first, many thought the Nilfgaardian had planned to raise taxes, but the truth was in fact much worse. Before long, villages and settlements were visited by slave drivers. There was no hiding from them. They knew of every soul living there. Oh shit. Limit the slave drivers, don't let any unit die. Puzzle. Just in case the entire game up until now didn't sell you on Nilfgaard's being awful, here they are reminding us, like, oh, by the way, constant slavery. Why are the why would you use that icon for the oh yeah, I guess those two. I guess so. I just have so much vitriol for this particular icon that I don't really associate with being the downtrodden. When damaged by a slave driver, damage the lowest enemy by 1. If this unit's power is higher than slave drivers, transform slave driver into a corpse. That's one way of saying you killed somebody. Transform slave driver into corpse. A free man's got a choice. A slave's choices are made for him. A man chooses, a slave obeys. Obey. Would you kindly? Slave driver, every turn on turn start, damage the slave in front of this unit by 1. What drives the way we read that? So they're gonna. So this guy attacks him every turn. Then this person will attack me every turn. But if this person overpowers that person, then I win. Basically. Leader's ability: boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor. Then trigger loyalty abilities. So this guy's not an ally. Yeah, they're not allies, so I can't boost them. Why would I want to boost this person? Ew, the weak version of the Hajduk. Oh, use the alchemist to make people stronger. Ooh, after 3 turns, switch a unit's power with my power. Okay. I can start with that.
The mist's gonna pass me those lovely earrings, or do I tear them off myself?
Oh, they're immune. Didn't think about that. Okay. Let's deploy so I can only use it once. Setting its power to the unit on its left. But it's an order, so I can can I redo it via loyalty? The only loyalty ability is the Scytheman? I guess even if I weaken one of these guys, I can't set the other ones to their power with the alchemist because I can't target them. The best I can do is strengthen you and then alchemist them twice, maybe. Can I ever draw? What? Why is Count Caldwell in my deck? Wait, what? I can't call them into my hand anyway, but why are they there? Right. So because I have 2 Hajdukes, I can do this twice. That's the only order. So I guess I have to empower the slaves because I can't harm them. So first I use a Lyrian Scytheman. Then I use my ability to make him 10. Then I switch this guy's power with them, I guess? No. I'm just trying to get the exact order down. So you need to switch your power with this guy, but you need to have the Lyrian Scytheman's power by the time that happens. But you take 3 turns to do it, so I should probably play you first, then play the Lyrian Scytheman, then use loyalty to make it 10, then play the alchemist. Hopefully just in time. I don't know. Let's just start doing, because if I spend this equal to the unit that's left, so I need to start on the left. We'll just start doing this, because if I spend the entire time trying to calculate it out, then I'll lose my mind. Jesus. That's an additional problem. Wow. Damage the lowest enemy by 1.
My spirit's willing and how, but
oh shit. Okay. How do I quit? Oh, there's the quit. We'll try it again.
You can pay the toll in one of 2 ways. In silver or in blood.
I buffed the wrong character in accident, is what happened.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
There we go. Because I want him to be the strongest, because I'm gonna make them have his power. Oh, it has to be higher than the slave drivers. This will just be 10. But I had to buff them to make them not die, right? Like, what else was I supposed to do? I don't know. I'm trying.
Greetings. What is it?
What happens when they're equal? It says greater than. It doesn't say anything about equal. Is that not enough? I guess not.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Maybe I need to play Alchemist first, so he gets attacked in the first turn? Shit. Trying hard to kill that character. It doesn't matter, I already lost. I already did the transfer and it was too low. So that doesn't work. Maybe I need to open with the Alchemist? Just because they have more health?
I'm no mage.
I don't know, man.
The mist's gonna pass me those lovely earrings, or do I tear them off myself?
Okay, now they're gonna be dead in 1 turn. I don't understand this one. Let's see.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
No, let's try opening with this the Scytheman. Because maybe the direct buff on him is so strong that it outpaces the damage. Because it's +9. I don't know, it's a lot of incoming damage, it's just kind of brutal.
Coin in his pockets.
But then now they're going to start attacking that character. It's not going to work. Because they were going to die before they had a chance to do anything.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
The fact that they attack the weakest unit is an issue.
What is it?
At least here I'm kind of scattering around what the weakest unit is.
Stick 'em up, high as the clouds. Now!
If I do this, then transfer, now they're the strongest unit, so now they won't be attacked, as long as this guy's alive for at least the next couple turns. I guess. Especially if I play, let's see. You're strong enough to make them more powerful. So I should buff you so you don't die. And he gets stronger. I'll play this guy.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
I need a chain reaction as fast as possible once this guy's ready.
Not going into the fray already.
No! After all that. Shit. I think I technically didn't lose yet.
Of course I'll manage. That's you in a full week.
Yeah, there's a margin of error in this puzzle. Okay, I win, right? Fuck you. All right. What? I did it though. They were all stronger than the slave drivers. If the unit's power is higher than the slave driver, transform the slave driver into a corpse. So it has to be during his turn or something. Or a turn has to happen? Because they were stronger. All three of them were, and I still lost.
Spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
You can pay the toll in one of two ways. In silver or in blood.
I need him to not die.
Greetings. What is it?
It's easy to get mixed up because these guys affect people on their lefts, but these guys affect people on their rights. So I have to make sure I don't get the two mixed up. Please trade soon.
Pointy end upwards, right?
Ta-da! If the unit's power is higher than the slave driver's, transform slave driver into a corpse. When? When does it happen?
Life at its flows. Now here I'm marching proud.
Come on, man. By the text of the game, I've won, but I'm not winning. All right, so the problem is that I'm losing because the I'm passing before the effect can happen. I must be able to slightly change my order here.
Listen to me, old lady.
See if he's hid any coin in his pockets or his owns.
He does survive the first turn, and then I can do this.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
And now they'll stop attacking that unit. And I guess that makes the cooldown wear off faster by 1 turn, so that should fix the problem. Doesn't really matter who I use it on at this point, does it?
Greetings. What is it?
So that starts, then this happens.
Not going into the fray already, are we?
All right, now end turn. There it is. So the corpse effect is a part of the attack description, I guess. That must be the logic for that. All right. Loot him and run. All right, you're all emancipated. Enjoy. Now you can be. You've all been emancipated to have the right to be ruled by me. Oh, isn't feudalism great? Also, I'm taking all your stuff, even though I'm already over 50 grand. Ha 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 ha.